Was that in the orb or the sending stone?
Stone.
Okay.
Sending stone, yes.
Cool.
So I assume we're all still sitting at the table, like having like lunch now, I guess.
Yes, and give me a I don't know, give me a Arcana check.
On a check. Okay.
Yeah.
6.
6, yeah, I mean, you think your message went back to him.
Rolling hot. Well, I'm gonna kind of tell the group, what happened. Be like, hey, so I believe the guy that did this is talking to me through this little rock. Uh, might be on his way. Not sure.
Well,
So we should decide
well,
what we're
we have
gonna
enough
do.
lunch to accommodate another empty belly and hungry mouth.
Is food all you think about?
Well, it is lunchtime, so it is time to think about lunch. We have
Oh,
a nice bouillabaisse on the stew. Keela should be bringing. Oh, here she comes now.
well, I'll offer him a pint, but if he gets rowdy, then I'm gonna get rowdy back. Just saying.
Well, at least then we will be on home turf ish.
We've
I
already had
totally
one battle
lied to
here.
that guy about why I was down there,
Which one?
so he might not be in a good mood.
Well, I kind of
I
feel bad
mean,
for
we
this.
already
Oh,
missed
we saw.
one,
Yeah, I kind of feel bad if we start another fight here. They haven't even finished wrecking the place yet.
right?
I mean,
No one else is concerned.
You could take
That's
it
the,
to the cemetery, or
we can go to the cemetery.
Alistaro, you were up in the rafters, kicking your feet to a little jaunty afternoon tune that someone is playing on the stage right now. And you see the rest of the party come back in and sit down with Fargrim at the bar and start talking.
I'll float down. It's kind of like do the side kicked back, like float into view.
Mr. Astonishing. How did you sleep?
Like a dream.
Uh,
As in, he snored
well,
all
we
night.
have some lunch on the way. I'm afraid you missed breakfast, but
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
you sure? We have some. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Apparently, my lunch talk.
I want to ask Grace about the stuff I found, and it's, well, potentially what could be going on with the stuff, since I don't really know anything about it.
Yeah, what stuff in particular you're talking about? Because you found
So,
quite a bit. You grabbed
yeah,
a dagger down there, an orb with some crust on it, and
I,
stone.
I really want to know about the stone and the weird rock thingy.
Yeah, so Elondor told you what the stone was. It's a sending stone.
Okay.
Elondor could probably go into more depth about their functionality if you want to talk to him about that.
Yeah.
If Grace, if you have the identify spell, you could probably help him out with that, but I don't know if you do or not.
Uh,
I think I do.
I really just
Sorrow
want to.
might have it as well.
Hey, can anybody tell me if the guy can hear me talking with this thing, like I heard him in my head? So I'm just gonna open up to the group then, I guess.
That's how it works.
Fair enough. Can he track me with this?
I have no idea. You're just talking to stones now. This is some fantastic magic.
Well, I already hear your voice in my head, so now I'm hearing another one. So
There's no stones involved in that.
fair enough, but it's still there.
Are you sure you're not going crazy?
I mean,
Like
if you wanna,
maybe you got hit in the head too many times.
I mean, if you want to try it, here, you talk to him. I'm just gonna
No,
hold it
thank
out.
you. I'm good.
I'm not gonna touch any more stones that we pulled from his disc.
This is
Sounds like a bad
Sarah.
idea.
Well, I'm gonna hold up the rock thing
Gabe,
too, and
okay.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say you can try and talk to him again through it.
Well, I guess I'll just think really hard and be like, "Oi, hey, can you hear me? Anything?
No.
No? Okay, fair enough." Well, I'm gonna hold up the rock thing then and be like, "Does anybody know what this is?"
Yes. That's a rock.
I think
Mine is two.
I think there's slightly more to it, mate.
Super helpful.
Would I have what I needed to, like, cast identify?
If you didn't expend the materials in the fight, everyone has the uses and the materials for at least 2 castings of each of their spells.
Okay, because it just says a pearl worth at least 100 gold pieces and an owl feather.
Right, and the pearl is not consumed,
Yeah.
correct? Right, yeah. So you would have that.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. I was operating under the assumption I didn't. I can help with that. Just give me 11 minutes.
Oh,
Sounds
that
good.
is-
11.
that's perfect. That is just enough time for Aquila to bring out the bouillabaisse, and we can all have a nice little stew for lunch.
Mila already
Want my
knows
bellies?
that you're hungry and is already working on food, and she brings out a little they're like deviled eggs with like little bacon on top and stuff for everyone. A little amuse bouche.
Nice.
And well,
I
I've
figured-
got to get a voice for her. I can't pick one.
I figured she'd be making some nice fish stew since we're kind of close to the coast. So
Yeah.
So, I
Uh,
guess-
so-
Where are we going, my dudes?
currently we're going to Flavortown.
I think she means in the long term. Where do we want to go?
After
Excuse me,
food.
Yeah. I think it'd be best if we all stay together for the duration of this, strength in numbers kind of thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
and
seems
Seeing that we've all been contacted by one way or another, it does make a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
Webb, you currently have 56 hit points.
Holy crap! Okay.
Is that with the healing
You
that
have what?
Grace gave him?
That's with the healing that Grace gave him.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you welcome.
Cool.
Otherwise, you'd be real low. So I'm thinking we should get away from here because we already destroyed this place. I would feel bad if we did it again. So just in case, maybe we choose a different location. Just maybe.
fair.
We'll let you eat first, Harley. Is that okay with you?
we.
Cade, you were
Alright.
holding the orb-shaped rock. What did you want to do with that?
I want to know what it does, or what is it? What is this thing?
So
What were you identifying?
yeah, Alistaro, are you trying to identify the stone, the sending stone, to tell him what it does and how you use it, or are you trying to identify that rock?
What's the rock? I thought it was like a glass thing.
Yeah, I just need the rock
it's a
identified.
orb with some crust on it. Yeah.
Whichever one he hands to me, I'll start ritual casting identify.
Does he have to? Does he have to touch it to do that?
Yes, I
Um,
think.
I think it's upon touch. Yeah. You touch an item and it's
Check out
abilities.
identify real quick.
Yep. Yes, it is a touch spell.
Yeah. It's a touch
Okay.
spell.
Well, I'm going to kind of lean in close to him and be like, "Hey, just so you know, there's slightly more to it if you touch this thing."
Well, then it shall stay unidentified.
All right, fair enough.
What kind of things?
Well, I'm just gonna be open with the group then, and be like, "Well, so I
Oh,
have
wait.
a."
Should we maybe perchance excuse ourselves to a more private area? For
Who's
this
around?
stuff?
You know what?
There's
I
about
happen
10
to agree
to
with
12 other people
Carly
in the
here
bar.
because
Yeah. Should we go
there's
to
Yeah,
one
we
always
of the?
sign years everywhere.
One of the rooms
Uh,
upstairs.
Akila, we will be taking our food in the room.
Is there any room big enough to hold all of us?
I mean,
Who
yeah,
has the
y'all's
biggest
rooms
room?
y'all's rooms aren't small. I would say room number 1 is the largest, and y'all did obtain room number 1. So
All right. Then let's move this party upstairs.
Fargrim sits at the table and says, "Tell me what you decide. I'll be sitting here drinking a beer."
Poor Fargrim.
Righto, chap.
Well, I assume we get to the room okay.
Nope, I mean,
We're
you know
attacked
where
by a
the room
mimic
is.
on the way.
The stairs consume you. No.
This goes
No,
Inception.
yeah,
Stairs.
you make it to the room perfectly fine.
All right. Well, when everybody's in, I'm going to shut the door and then kind of explain, like, well, when I grabbed this thing, not only did I hear, the trickster's armor voice in my head, but I heard a slightly sinister voice. That's what I'll call it.
Excusez-moi, is Holly?
Yeah, that's what I said.
No.
So this thing, yeah, I started to hear a slightly, like, menacing
So
voice as well.
as he says this thing again, you all hear in your head, "Calling me a thing. My name is Rakentor."
Sorry, who? What now?
I'd
What
like
have you done? Why are we hearing this? Why did you touch the thing? Don't touch things.
It's a little too late now,
Quit
mate.
touching shit.
I
just
did not make that voice happen. Just want to put that out there. That was not me.
So
You can make voices in people's heads.
They literally like touched everything down in there.
So when we hear the voice, I'm going to be like, quiet you, and flick it a little bit.
You see a flash of his eye, and that's it.
Right.
Wait, what was that?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. Probably
Oh.
nothing good.
So now we can all hear this voice, even though we didn't touch it?
well,
Was it out loud or was it in all of our heads?
It's in all of your heads.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to look to,
I want to be
also,
far
Ed.
away from this thing. I don't want anything to do with it.
I mean,
Yeah, but chance we should just, give it back.
I'm going to look at All-Star and be like, well, I guess you can touch it now.
I'll go ahead and take the thing. Any spookiness?
Someone else.
Hmm.
This
Yeah.
is Justin. This is everyone can hear this. If you let me out of here, I can grant you many powers. As I told your friend before. All you have to do is agree to let me out.
What kind of powers are we talking?
Ooh.
about?
Yes, I'm quite intrigued. What are we
Just-
speaking of?
No.
Just tell me what it is and give it back.
Beyond your capabilities currently, as I can see.
Well, it wouldn't make very much sense if you were going to give us powers that are within our capabilities. It's not a very good deal for us.
I need to know a little bit more about you. What's your name?
I'm gonna go ahead and start ritual casting identify.
Oh yeah, I
Told you
believe
my
you just
name.
said his name.
Drekendor.
What was it?
Gryffindor.
Oh, Dragondor. Cool.
Brecondor.
Oh.
Rick. Brecondor.
Like he broke down the door, he wrecked the door.
With a T.
What?
T-H.
Trekendor.
Reckon.
Rekentor.
Oh, Tor.
And you see the items kind of glow brightly.
Can people not argue with the orb while I'm holding it, please?
Sure, Reckon Tor. So tell me more about these powers.
Also, who put you in here?
Wait, clarification. Are we all talking out loud and he's just talking in our heads? Cool.
Yes.
Checks out.
um. Hmm. Intriguing. Which one should I answer first? Maybe a little information might be helpful, but
You know we can
I
hear
would
you, right?
need insurances.
Like illustrating his own thoughts.
Does he?
It's kind of
does-
weird. I guess,
Like,
Oh.
Is he
look over at
monologuing?
Harlan, does he know? Does he know we can hear him right now?
I guess he's just like an ominous voice. So
I
just
know you
anything
can hear
like
me.
this-
Well, I'm pretty sure you're not in a position to really make any demands of anybody.
I know you need assurances of what? No, thank you.
My freedom.
I don't know,
No.
man. You sound kind of sketchy.
We also don't have any way of
Mhm.
knowing if you can actually back up these claims you say.
Well,
This is
to
true.
my
Maybe there's
race, we all sound like this.
If
You
you were
lose
to
your
give
voice or
me
something.
a
But
little
I
power
can
now,
assure you, there are more sketchy than me.
That doesn't sound ominous
What's
at
with
all.
the whispering? Talk at a normal level.
Have you ever heard of a being called Hashasa?
Ah, the old great noble cobra snake.
That was a shot in the dark. I don't even know what that means.
I have been around for millennia, trapped inside this orb. I've
And you-
seen a great deal of many things from many worlds and many planes. And now it is
It
you
sounds
that
like you're
possess
supposed to
me.
be there.
Well, it sounds like you're pretty safe. Like, why would you want to get out of there?
I become
I mean,
tiresome, trapped in this ball. I need my freedom.
Well, I guess the question stands is, did you get put in there for a reason? And was that a good reason?
I,
Good
I,
would
I've
be
got,
really good. I've
I've
never come across a talking orb that wasn't there for a reason.
I've got a question that he might be able to answer that'll give us a little bit of insight to whether we should bring him out or not.
Go for it.
How many beings have you killed?
Before or after I was in the orb?
Ooh, question with a question.
I would say in total.
Both?
Say after.
He's thinking too long on
I
this. He's got to count.
give you this answer. Will you possibly think about the progress of setting me free?
Depending on the answer.
I
think we just
guarantee
need-
you that we will consider thinking about setting you free.
I'll think about thinking
I
about
agree, I
it.
agree.
Taken 8,642 souls.
That's a lot of souls. Hey,
Pretty
we
good
got
number.
got a question for you. What would happen if we threw this orb into like a really deep lake? Would you drown or just what? Would you just be in the bottom of the sea?
Be in the bottom of a lake until the next person finds me.
Are we,
If
we close to the coast? We're close to the coast, right?
So, about this time, you hear a knock on your door. Cool, cool, cool.
Who
If
is
I
it?
I actually did hear not like
me,
a sketchy sound, so I had to go lock the door.
Oh, it's
Welsh.
It's Welsh. It's Welsh. No one is home.
Open the door.
I thought that would work.
I think the jig is up, fellas.
Who is it? Yeah.
It's Welsh. Undertaker.
Oh. If I take the orb back, will it break the enchantment or the spell?
Take it back. Where?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Like if I grab it back and put it in my back in my pouch,
You don't think so? Now that it's talking to everyone.
I think he's talking about the identifier.
Yeah, the identify.
Oh, yeah, but I would say it's been about 11 minutes since you started the spell downstairs, moved upstairs, had this conversation, so you
Sweet.
can identify it. Let me read something real quick.
Well, since that's the case, I'm gonna grab the orb back and put it back in my pack. My little satchel.
Alistaro,
Give me, Alistar, give me a Arcana check.
17.
With the
almost a
identify
29.
spell cast on this, you gather that this is an orb that can contain any type of creature, and was created close to the dawn of time.
Roger.
The creatures that were contained in these in their creation were dragons.
Eh. Okay. Roger. I'll ponder that.
Do you tell the rest of us? Or do you make something up?
Well, kind of got here like close to after it was done. We'll see how this plays out. We'll go from there.
Yeah, Welsh knocks on the door again.
1 minute. I am not decent.
Yeah, we are all naked in here.
Yes, we are having raucous amounts of sex.
Shut.
She's a little private. I'm sorry.
He says once more, your attendance is required.
What did you guys do to the Undertaker?
Oh, we went to fucking save you? That's what we went and did?
I believe he is referring to
Not
the
wrong.
burnt
got it.
office of the man who attempted to kidnap you.
No idea who did that.
I believe he works for him.
Interesting.
He just, found you, got you out of there, and somehow it got lit on fire.
Well, while they're debating about it, I'm gonna go and open the door.
Torches can be really clumsy if you don't, properly take care of them, and it seemed like they had been down there for a long time.
As
You're right.
soon as he tries to go open the door, I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself and try and match the description that was given by Webb of the drow from underground.
Yeah, no problem.
One use a day, gotta make it worth it.
Yeah. Cade, you open the door and he steps in. Your attendance is required. And he turns to look at you, Harley, and he says,
All good.
"That's a neat trick."
All good. I got him. I found him. Everything's handled.
Come with me now. And he turns and goes back to the door.
No, I make the rules. I'm the boss here. All good. Going back.
He
to the graves.
snaps a finger and give me a what's your what level did you cast that spell at?
It's just first level. Yeah.
Yeah, your shimmer drops.
It's all good. We are perfectly fine, my friend. Oh, my
Harley.
skin
Harley.
is not ew.
I'm gonna turn to him and
Mhm.
say, "Well, what, big man?"
I'm going to back away from Cade at this point.
Excuse me,
Wherever-
Mr. Wish.
He just keeps walking.
May we have lunch before we?
He just keeps walking.
You and your damn food.
Are you not hungry?
Just take it
It has
with
been
you.
3 hours since our last meal.
You got a picnic basket. Just take it with you.
Can't take the picnic basket with me.
I think we have more pressing concerns, General Belly.
My name is Holly. Not
Right.
hard.
Right. So I'm gonna look at the group and be like, "Well, what are we doing?"
We should probably go. He's a big dude.
Lastaro.
Hmm?
I don't know. Maybe you should.
Oh, froze.
What?
Dave?
What?
What'd you say, Dave?
Huh?
I don't.
Tricky
I-
man.
I
It
don't.
did actually freeze.
Don't know if don't know if you're wrapped up in this or not.
You talking to me?
No, Alastaro. He did not go with us to the cemetery.
Okay, okay.
Oh man, I wanted to go to the cemetery.
You
I'm
can
not
go
saying
if you
I'm
like.
not saying
He saw you in the room with everybody, but he doesn't have your name on a piece of paper.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
he's got
fine.
all of our names. So I was gonna suggest maybe alternate route for you.
Oh, of course. Never go headfirst into danger.
Yes, we will do that.
Mm-hmm.
Before we
Wait,
do-
Alonzi.
A tout à l'heure.
Well, before we leave the room, I want to turn, look at Alstaro and be like,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pat the satchel that has the orb thing and be like, "Well,
Orb says, "Well, it's been nice knowing you.
Are you a dragon?
Yes.
Do we all hear that?
Good
Yeah.
dragon or a bad dragon?
What do you mean?
I'll
It's
say
been
it
nice.
one
Tell us.
more time. Good is relative.
What do you mean? It's been good knowing you.
Well,
I think he's
previous
inferring-
owner was very, very powerful.
I think he's inferring that we are probably about to die.
I mean,
I wouldn't
That's what
say
sounds like me.
death. He's not the one for aimless killing, but he will probably be taking me back.
Oh, right,
So,
right. Maybe we should leave it.
maybe
there.
we can, reason with this guy.
question."
Doesn't look like a Hoopastink fan.
When I looked at the orb, what
Mm.
color did it appear that the dragon looked like, or the eye and the skin looked like?
It gives a faint green aura. The whole orb does.
Okay.
I mean, we could try something.
Well, I guess the big question right now is, are we gonna follow the big guy?
The
I'm like-
Goliath.
Halfway down. I'm in the air, like, are you guys coming, or it's just me right now?
Are we seriously going to follow this guy? Or what's his? Are we? I think we should talk about a plan or something first.
I'll follow him.
Well, I guess the plan would be, if things get rowdy, we get rowdy.
Do we?
That's always the plan, isn't it?
Pretty much.
I believe my people call it "Nook if you book."
Plus,
I don't-
it's still
I don't
Heard
know
that
about.
one.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm fucking terrified of Kyle.
Ooh.
Well, it's still 2-1
Oh,
odds
the dude.
if Kyle's there, which is pretty good.
That would be. What?
So there's 4-2 if Kyle's there.
Who's four?
Well, the four
The
of
four
us,
of them? Oh.
And
There's-
the four of
the-
us.
There's
So-
5 of us.
what do you mean 4?
Is Kyle the guy that took us?
There's
Why
6
did-
of us.
Well, that's wait.
So
Well,
Webb,
2-3.
Kyle was a person that they came across inside the Gravekeep
It's this old fucking guy that was inside the
cleaning.
He
and
was
sweeping
just
floors and cleaning
he was
candelabras.
cleaning shit that didn't need to be cleaned. He was
I
just
thought it was a young kid.
no, it's an older guy.
Oh,
I love how you
Yeah.
one of you thinks he's an old guy and one of you thinks he's a young kid. I love that.
Well, only
These
4 of us
smashing
signed.
I thought he was like 15 years old.
Monsters.
Well, I assume Webb didn't sign the book either, so that's only 4 of us. Or
Yeah,
did
Webb
Webb
didn't sign
sign?
the book.
Yeah,
Webb
so
didn't
that's
sign
4.
Yeah, but you know the drow had Webb tied up in the bottom. He knows who he is already.
There's
I'm
a
always
book.
a big fan of strength in numbers.
Does
So
he know who I am?
Yeah, I feel like we're getting caught up on ratios here, and we should just,
Yeah, if y'all are still upstairs,
Piper?
the half orc comes up and says, "Oh, hey guys,
Oh, hey,
Is
hello,
it-
Jake. How are you?
yeah, I'm doing good. A little thing. There's a black carriage waiting for you outside, and the owner of it says if you don't come down now, you and all of your families will be killed."
Woo. Yeah,
All right,
Like
go
a
towards my carriage.
Goliath?
Hell?
that'll solve one of my problems, but I'll go anyways. Let's go.
Alistaro, you can come with us, but you can, disguise as like my scribe.
I would say keep him in the back
You don't have
behind,
to come at
trailing
all.
us.
You can just come behind
How is he gonna
us.
trail a carriage?
Well,
He
you
can
can
fly.
fly.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I can't see a
Oh,
guy
he
flying
will.
in the air behind a carriage.
He's a magical man. Got any tricks, magical man?
A few.
Well, he's also tiny.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why,
Cloak of invisibility?
a lot of people seem to dismiss tiny fellows. So that's why I was saying, just have him come in as my scribe. So, like, he's
Mhm.
unharming,
What size is he?
small.
Like how big?
He's
Small.
not regular
3.
size like us. He's
Like SMOL small or like
Like
Oh,
You
three,
said-
he's,
3
you
foot
said 3
tall.
foot
he's
3?
he's lowercase SMOL small.
Yeah, he's
Small?
3'3".
Gotcha. Okay.
Barely breaks 80 pounds.
I said we roll deep.
I say we just bring him along. Come on, before he kills
I'm
some
already down in
families.
the
Let's
carriage.
go.
Okay, I'm going to.
Me
The,
too.
I'm
Get out
going
the door.
outside to the carriage.
You
I'm
walk
bring-
down, Jake. What's that, Webb?
I'm gonna bring artists
Or,
with us.
Oh, you're gonna bring artists? Okay, yeah. He goes. You guys go back downstairs. Jake goes back behind the bar. He's getting prepared for afternoon rush. And y'all step outside, and you see this very ornate black carriage. Almost. I guess you would call it Victorian style, with 2 black horses in front of it, and Welsh standing there next to an open door on the carriage.
Merci.
Bye, Fogrim.
Is it just Welsh?
Yeah, Fargrim, as you pass him, says, "Well, call me if you need me."
Join the boogie base.
I was gonna give a nod to Fargrim.
This is such
do
a
I-
fancy, such nice manners for someone that wants to kill our entire family if we don't get in.
Is it just Welsh, or do we see anybody else?
This is nice.
I'll go
You
sit
must
on
have some
top of the
money.
carriage.
Cool. You all get in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And Elandor, did you say that out loud to Welsh?
I said it
or-
to Welch.
Yeah. He says, Got you down here quicker.
Facts.
He's not wrong.
It was a bluff, I believe they call it in the trade.
I am not going to get in the carriage. I'm going to ride up front with him.
He gives you a nod.
I'm gonna say in my whispers to Grace, is like, this man must have tons of money. And, I mean, I don't know. It's
I was thinking.
very fancy for this side of the world.
Well,
Oh,
that's his
yeah.
big business, probably.
Yeah,
No,
to
you
the
don't know what I'm
horses.
saying.
They're whispering to
Watching
each
on
other.
me.
Oh,
And
sorry.
you're
Over
up
the-
front.
Turns
You're not in the
around.
carriage.
My bad.
Starts
I've
going
pilfered the seats for change.
A and B conversation.
for the seats for change.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find a little bit of lint, a needle, and a couple copper pieces.
A needle,
Cool.
like a sewing needle.
Yeah, like a sewing needle.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Sure,
bit
man.
larger. It's a bit larger than a sewing needle, like maybe and it's got kind of a hook on the end of it.
I mean, I'll keep it.
Oh, okay.
Add it to
gonna
my
add-
inventory.
I'm going to turn to Welsh while we're both up front and be like, so where are we headed, big man?
You know good well where we're headed.
I hear them talking in the carriage.
No, this is it's padded with red leather on the inside.
yeah.
Kind of in the
Ho ho.
diamond pattern.
Harley is
Um,
in his
Mhm.
element.
there are shades. Each one of you, it's a 6-person cabin, so there's 3 seats on each side, and each seat has a footrest as well.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. I'm sorry. You're not in the cabin with us, are you?
No, I'm on top.
Okay, never mind.
Though I
I'm
We
did
got extra room.
want to peek my head over and like, is there a window to the door?
Yeah, there's 3 windows on each side, 2 windows and the door window on each side, and then there's a back window as well.
Lovely. Do any of them open?
I'm playing with the shades, opening and closing them. You know, looking outside.
So the shades open on the inside. The only windows that open are the door windows. They're separate from the cart or the door on it as well. So
Roger. I'll just play peekaboo with Grace through the shades.
nice.
Turn back to Welsh and ask again another question. Be like, just kind of, was there a problem that we, can help you solve?
I have no problem.
Well, depending on how this encounter goes, you might.
He
Let's
turns
not
and-
threaten the good man.
Turns and looks at you. Turns back. Still just going.
Comforting.
Well, there goes
Uh,
there goes Harley, but okay.
Yeah, so y'all are headed back the same direction that y'all took to go to the graveyard.
I'm gonna. I know I'll have to fill him in when he gets back, but I'm gonna kind of use. I assume is Harley's spell like telepathy spell going still?
How long does it last?
That's a
Only
he
good
could
question.
talk to us?
That's a good question. I
Yeah.
don't know how long it lasts. I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm just curious because if so, I was gonna relay some information, but if not, then I'll just wait.
Can we talk back to him, or can he only talk to us?
Individually.
You can talk back to him, but you can't talk back
But not
to
everybody.
other people.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna tell him
Okay.
to tell the group.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to tell
Gotcha.
you faster than I can, I think here.
Do I know that they burnt the thing down, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
You were with them when they left.
He was conscious.
okay.
Yeah.
We found
Yeah,
you
you were-
down
you were-
there. You were tied up. When we crawled out of the hole, Cade set it ablaze.
He fucked with our boy.
all right,
You've known him for like less than a day.
not even 24 hours.
So
Hey man, we fought zombies together. We die together.
hey, don't start no
Family.
shit. Won't be no shit. That's how I
Yeah.
roll.
He's got family, and family stronger than anything.
You know what's harder than dragon skills? Family. All right, while he's still on, I'm gonna grab a beer real quick.
There he is.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
damn it.
Good try.
Austin,
Oh yeah, I did not realize I was gonna be vital.
hey, question. How long does your telepathic spell thing last?
I think I rolled. Actually, I wrote it down, so I don't think. Let me look. I rolled a 7, so 7 hours from this morning. So,
How long has it been?
It's been.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
definitely. It's definitely still up.
Okay, so
It's
About
been
what
about.
time of day is
It's
it?
been about 4 hours.
Cool.
and I believe it's like
Uh,
around or a little after lunchtime, right?
It's like 1:30, 2
Okay.
o'clock pushing.
I'm going to send a telepathic little message to Harley, then saying, might be a good idea to pass on to the group to be on alert when we stop. Because I doubt this is a social visit.
Mr. Cade. Hold on, let me find the voice. That was not the voice.
That was it, yeah.
What about yourself?
Mr. Cade, he's. Oh my gosh, I'm going Q.
Everyone goes Q.
Never go full Q.
Monsieur Cade says that we should be on our guard and be ready. That's it. That's all he said. I will wave at Alastaro. The windows like come down, like
So the door window swings open on both
Oh, the
sides.
window itself swings open?
Mr.
Yeah.
Alastaro, if you have a
fine, man.
oh yes, two things. Number one, we're in there. I kind of grabbed you some stuff, and I'll hand him the 1 ounce bottle of fine ink and 5 sheets of fine paper.
You know how to strike a man's heart.
And did you bring the chest with you?
Chest? No, it's under
Okay.
my bed.
Okay.
It's in the picnic basket under my bed.
Okay.
Oh, that's
With
why.
With
I
Wilf
forgot
the
about that.
balladeer just kind of in there and
Gotcha.
the bunkers.
Okay.
Well,
Um,
until you gave Alastaro, you know that paper there, he had nothing to do with this, but now he's an accomplice because he has stolen goods.
Well, he
Oh, what'd you have to go and do that
was
for?
with us to when Mr. Welch came, and you know I know
very well.
I know he's a magical wizard man. And I know
It was
magical
going
wizards-
to him anyway. We all knew it.
Yeah, I know magical wizards love paper, so
Yes, he's very correct.
about this time, the cart pulls up to the.
I don't want
kind
to
of
be
like-
flashing that around. We kind of liberated it.
It's kind of like a side part of the grave keep. Kind of parks it. Asks you guys to enter.
Mm-hmm. I got
What?
my quarterstaff ready.
Oh.
So yeah, y'all step off of the carts and Welch opens the door. And he leads y'all through the grave keep and out the back door.
You see Kyle while we're in there?
You do see Kyle sitting in one of the pews, just reading a book.
Kyle, old man.
He's got a hood on.
Kyle.
Yep.
H- how old are you?
And turns to look at you. He's like a 30-something-year-old human.
Ooh, we're both wrong.
Like, what's your fucking deal, Kyle?
Wait, did any of us see him before?
Just Cade.
No, we saw him when we walked back. We saw him when we walked back through.
We're leaving.
When we were
okay.
leaving, we saw him. He was
Oh,
downstairs.
He gives you those
Okay.
3 back-to-back looks and then looks back at his book.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Enjoy your day, Kyle. If you want to visit the Grimm's Eye Inn, they have a special out-of-town chef in town. She is making some fine meals.
And don't read too much, you'll make it go cross-eyed.
I can't vouch for that one.
Just go along with it.
I don't agree with
Oh,
that.
sorry, yeah. Cross-sides.
He stands up, puts the book away, and walks away.
See, look, now you made him mad.
Au revoir.
He says, as he's walking away, he gives a little one of these over his shoulder and says, "Have fun down there."
So you know what we're about to get into? Or...
And he just keeps walking.
Man, these people are rude.
Rude but fancy.
We can't hear you, Cade.
Do I pass him at all?
Y'all are coming down the middle. He walks to the outer edge. And goes
Okay.
down the side.
Well, as he's passing, I was gonna be like, Kyle.
Yeah. So we'll nod. So Welch takes you out back. He doesn't have a shotgun.
Reach with foot hose.
He pulls out back.
He takes you out back. He takes you to the center.
Look at the
where
flowers.
stairs are.
Oh no!
I was thinking Old Yeller.
Will there be rabbits? Oh yeah, there's gonna be plenty of
Rabbits.
rabbits out there. There's gonna be plenty of rabbits.
Oh no.
Oh, what happened to your
It took a turn.
D&D character? Oh yeah, you got a bison mend.
We got lineage. We all got lineage.
We all just got lineage. TPK.
No, he takes you to the stairwell. We go down. The torches in the hallway are lit again.
We did extinguish
and
them.
you did extinguish them, yeah. He takes you down the hallway, makes the left, goes all the way down to the end, opens the door, and you see on the inside the coffin is slit open.
I'm gonna say in the ears to Alondor, Cade, and Grace separately. So if he means to harm us, he did not disarm us. So he might be dumb.
Or or I'm gonna talk back and be like, or he thinks he doesn't need to.
Oh yeah.
He did
Welsh-
dispel my disguise.
Welsh did say, he doesn't mindlessly kill.
Yes.
So he opens,
Yeah,
or
you're
the
right.
coffin entrance is already open, and he just backs up against the wall and stands next to it, does a hand.
Slap hands.
You slap his hand.
Yeah.
The first high five. Canon.
Yes. Oh.
He's kind of bewildered at what just happened.
My man.
I think you changed characters again.
Please enter.
It's a Bert.
Yeah, right.
Are you not coming with us?
It's a little small for him, no?
I will be out here.
Do you want me to stay and
He
keep
just
you
wants to
company?
keep us from running
or-
away.
Okay.
Considering I'm not involved, should I stay out here?
Enter.
I think that's a good idea.
How far is is this like I'm trying to figure out what we're looking at, like, because last week
So
I had
the coffin is on. So each of these rooms that I explained had 16 or 18 coffins in them. They all have 3, 3, and 3 on each side of the walls. It's they're dusty, damp, have bones on them. And then the back of the wall is kind of like this curved section that comes into a dome. And that's what each of the rooms had. Most of them had the obelisk in the center. This one did not.
This one has
And
the transmutation or the
has the
teleportation circle.
teleportation circle in the center of it. And then so the door, the secret entrance that y'all are going through is the far bottom left coffin.
We had to like hunker down and go through like a
You gotta
tunnel.
hunker down and go through. It's about a 6-foot tunnel that you go through.
Okay. I will go first.
See any light coming from the tunnel?
There is light.
Okay.
Okay.
And as I'm going through, about halfway through, I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Then continue through.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll be right after him.
I'm gonna
Like-
whoever's behind me, I'm gonna lock eyes before going invisible.
I was planning on going in first. I didn't. No, I was the only voice of reason when we came down here the first time. So
Jumped the gun and went ahead of you, but you will appear to be the first one going through. So
Going to draw one of my rapiers.
as you draw it, do you draw it before you go in?
Yes.
Welch grabs the blade. See a little bit of blood dripping from his hand.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, I can play this one of two ways, and I'm trying to decide how to play this.
Well, Blake's the braid in half.
it is a rapier.
A non-magical one.
He says, "If you wouldn't mind putting that away, let's go." Only harm will come if you cause harm.
Seems like a fair request.
So I'm gonna slowly slide it back in and be like, fair enough.
Takes out a handkerchief and wipes his hand and puts his handkerchief back in. Just stands there.
I'll keep it in.
So you holster it? And...
Yeah. I'm saying keep it in the holster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the scarab, scabbard. Yeah.
Scabbard. Yeah.
All right.
And then
Throw
I'll
it.
follow
going next?
behind. I'll follow behind Alondor.
Okay.
Going last.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'll go in
take it
right before him.
right before him. Okay. Cool. So you all enter into the room, and you remember burning it down. It's not as burnt as you thought. It's seeming
Only one of us remembers that.
Yeah, Cade. You remember burning this down. It's not as burnt as you thought it would have been. Possibly closing the coffin suffocated the oxygen in the room.
Did we close it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you closed it when you left.
Okay.
But there is some burning. You enter into the room and you see the bookshelf that was there is slid to the side.
Is there another passage behind it?
Yeah.
There is.
I knew it. Oh!
Wait, aren't
if
we
you would
supposed to
like
meet
to-
somebody in here?
Yeah, what are we doing in here?
Hey guys, nobody's there's a passage behind the bookshelf.
The coffin starts to close behind you guys.
Oh lord.
All right, looks like
Ow.
we're
I'm gonna say
Ow.
over the psychic whispers. I am here, but I am not here. If you know what I mean.
Are there torches around?
There's light coming from there's one torch in this room that you saw from entering, and then there's light coming from the passageway behind the bookshelf.
I want to grab the torch and then go towards that entrance.
I mean, it's very well lit in there that you can see. So
I don't care. I want the
okay,
torch.
yeah, no problem. Yeah, grab the torch. No problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the torch and walk towards the entrance.
Yeah, so you guys walk through, you see past beyond the bookshelf, it's like a 3-foot stone entrance So the entrance is 3 feet. And then you break into this long hallway, maybe a 20-foot hallway. But the hallway has like, it's open, but there's a red and gold carpet the entire length of it. And then columns on either side go to what you see is a large wooden desk with a chair behind it and a figure sitting in the chair.
Like your style,
Looks
friend.
like my dad's office.
Oi, you
Hello
summoned
there.
us down here.
Yeah, please come in.
Oh yeah, it's do we walk on the carpet or should we walk
Walk
next
forward, mate.
to it? All right,
Come on.
I am walking.
Okay. Nice digs you got here.
Yeah, well, they were a bit nicer before you burned them down.
We did what
No, you see what
Oh,
happened here?
hmm.
Cade, he
didn't do
dropped the
that.
torch like he's holding now, and we thought the best thing to do was to close, the coffin to suffocate the air out so that it didn't burn everything because we didn't have any like water on us or nothing.
All right. Wait, what happened?
Give me a deception check, Jordan.
Okay.
I gotta get thrown under the bus.
what do we see in this room?
It's a 20-foot hallway, but it's not just a hallway. It's made to look like a hallway just because the carpet is in the center, but it's columns and then like blank space past the columns for another 10 feet on each side. And then it goes all the way to 3 steps to a large desk with a bunch of things on it, and him sitting behind the desk, sitting in a chair, and then behind him is a large mural of the continent.
Cool.
This is the drow.
Yes.
23.
Yeah, of course you fucking did.
Yeah, the thing is, we're trying to get him, to.
Always goes cute.
Everyone goes Q.
He's got a chalice in his hand. Takes a sip.
Wait, did he say
Is he
anything before?
wearing
Yeah,
a
we've got him
crown?
holding the torch again, so we can practice, carrying it. So
If you
it
put
doesn't
that
drop.
torch down, that'd be great.
Well, don't drop it
just
like you
show
did
me
last
that you're
time,
not
Kate.
quite a threat, or just put it out or something.
Yeah,
Mate, that'd be
don't do
great.
it. Don't drop it like you did last time. Just put it out now.
Also, you guys have my items for me that you took.
Your what?
My items.
Did you guys touch some more stuff? I told you to stop touching shit.
Well,
They
I'm
don't
gonna look at
listen.
him. I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Well, first you need to answer a few questions about why you tuned up our boy here."
We'll get to that in a second. Why the fuck are you down here in my place?
We were looking for our friend.
Yeah, he gave
Yeah.
me some rigmarole story about stumbling across this. You don't stumble across a hidden secret room in the bottom of a catacomb. I know that wasn't true.
I've done it quite a few times personally.
Yeah, of course you have.
Oh, shut up.
Now,
Your entrance
One mo-
isn't as well hidden as you might think it is.
I agree.
To the
I
key.
say over the whispers. It did take us all 4 rooms to
it
find
did take us like fucking forever. It took us like 2.5 hours.
Come whisper back.
It might not have took Web too long, but it took us a little while.
Well, yeah, you see, some of my companions, they need a little bit of help, so I put some signage up. If you're keen, you can see it.
Yeah, not keen.
Well, I was able to see it.
Mhm.
Good on you
So
for that one.
we're here now. What can we do for you, sir?
Yeah, what can you do for me is the correct question. See, I like her. She gets to the
I
point.
would love it if you would just quit answering with questions. That'd be great.
Yeah, got a bit of lip on you too. Now, you have my orb.
A what?
How far am I from this guy?
How far did you walk in?
You said the room was
Like
about 20
halfway.
feet.
It's about
or-
20 feet long. Yeah.
I'm
10
only
feet on each
halfway.
side.
I didn't go all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go all
Like
the way.
Probably about half.
I'm like, I'm seated on the bottom of the stairs, invisible.
Okay.
I'd probably say about halfway in.
I'm about 5 feet away from the desk.
Okay.
I will be next to who looks like the strongest.
So yeah, I mean that's how far you are away from him.
Just curious.
I hope.
Right, so I'm not gonna lie. We did take Norb. I mean, the place caught on fire, so we wanted to grab, the things that were valuable before.
You get shorted about the fucking place catching on fire, mate. I know what fucking happened, okay? You came in, you plundered, you found your friend, tried to cover your tracks. I see. I can see right through you. Now, the question is how you want to play this. You can give me my orb back.
Well, the thing is, does the orb want to go back to you?
So it spoke to you.
Great.
That's interesting. It didn't speak to me.
Well, now we can't get
Great.
the thing to shut up.
Well,
Could you
that's
both shut
interesting.
up?
Hmm. Seems it's taken
I'm
a
gonna-
liking to you. I don't know why.
I'm gonna telepathically talk to Harley and be like, should we play this loud or quiet?
Yeah, I think we should learn more, see what we're getting into.
Yeah, that'd probably be best.
Can you hear our telepathic conversation?
Well, I'm sorry, what would be best?
He can hear it?
Yeah.
Time's that way.
Yeah, what? Who is talking now? I'm missing something.
So I'm gonna
I think
look at
it's nothing.
I'm gonna look at the drow and be like, why don't you tell us your name first?
Yeah, my name's Deckard.
Okay, Deckard.
Deckard?
Deckard? Hi, Deckard. How you doing?
What's your
Deckard?
business?
Yeah.
What's your business with the orb?
Well, you see, I'm hunting them.
You're hunting orbs? Is
The
that a thing?
first. Yeah. That's the first
Do
one
they-
I found.
How many are there?
Not a very good hunter, are you, sir?
That's what I was
Well,
thinking.
You see, mates, throughout all of time and space, they're spread through all planes. To find even one is a feat. I've
Well,
spent
yay for
most
you.
And of
Spent
course, you would say
most of my
that. You've only
life.
found one.
They were made at the dawn of creation.
Your friend over there is right.
Well, you still didn't answer my question. What your business is with it?
How can you hear my telepathic voices?
You have telepathic voices?
He
We'll find out later.
How many voices
He-
you got?
he kind of looks at his hand and he goes, "No shit, yeah, I'm still one of these." And he drops his form, and you see his skin turn from black to a porcelain white, and his eyes go jet black, and he has white hair. He looks almost like the perfect, in your mind, whatever you think the perfect form of a body is.
Of a what?
That's what he looks like.
What?
It cut
Of a
out.
body, like the form of a body. His
Mm.
skin is flawless. hair is
Aesthetically pleasing
flawless,
form, yeah.
Aesthetically pleasing, yeah.
Yes.
Is he like changing shapes for everyone else, or is it just me?
Well, he just changed shapes
No,
for
you
me.
changed. You're right.
I mean, like they're not holding a form for me. It just keeps shifting.
Well, be that as it may, I could care less
Nice,
about his
nice.
shirt, how he looks like. But seeing as how it's alive, if it's not inclined to go back to you, I don't know if we're inclined to let it go.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. I've been searching for him for quite a long time, and this one did not take to me, but it has taken to you for some fucking reason I don't understand. Uh, has it asked you the question?
Oh, it asked us to set him free.
It asks
Yeah,
us many
that's the
questions,
question.
actually.
Yeah. That's what they want. That's what they all want. Here's the thing. If you promise to set it free, it will give you things.
That's good to know. He is a man. of
But we
his word.
don't actually have to
Well,
set
what
it free
happened?
to gain the things it's promising.
Wait,
Well,
wait. If this is
Well,
the
that's
first one
on
that you
you.
found, how do you know
How do
that
you
it's going to give us
follow
things?
this? That's a good question.
Because I have friends and they've found some.
They in low places as well.
There's another one here on this planet.
Are there like 9?
No, there are 12.
Ah,
There's 12 of them, and there's only one other one on the planet.
Yeah. That I
How do
know
you
of.
know this for
Wait.
sure?
Where
Oh,
else could
okay.
it be if it's not on the planet?
There's more than just here.
Yeah. There's multiple planes of existence. Didn't you know that?
No.
Oh, you're not magical. I
No.
forgot. I'm sorry.
This is the
You're
first
not
I'm hearing
magical.
of
I'm
this.
sorry. I forgot. Well, there's
Uh,
other planes of existence. We're not
Miss-
the
So
only
much to
ones,
learn.
okay?
Mr. Harley, I'd like to break you some news. The entire galaxy was created by a dragon, a magnificently massive dragon that consumes
Wow.
everything beyond the eons that you can see.
Wow. He sounds hungry. I like him.
So then you
We're
start
not the only
spitting off
living
lore
beings
about
here.
Io.
Yeah.
Nice.
He
so
sounds
question.
hungry.
Another question for you. So, seeing as you how you
Why
know
it's all
more,
these damn questions. Fuck.
I'll get used to it. So, next question I have: what can you tell us about this particular dragon? Since you've been hunting it for so
The one
long.
that's in there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a green dragon. It's quite old. I think he's kind of ancient actually. He's he's not bad per se, but I mean, he's a dragon.
Wait a minute. He's told us he killed over a lot of thousands of souls.
Like-
so
like
He's
eight-
lived for quite a long
642.
time. I mean, I've probably killed as many people as he has.
8,642.
I mean, when you
Oh
think
yeah,
about
I've
if
killed
you-
way more than that, mate.
You didn't
Well, you
identify
think-
my
Insight
question.
check.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Mr.
go ahead. Go ahead. Roll
Mr.
insight check.
Mr.
Tell me
Mr.
what you
Webb.
roll.
Sorry.
Mr. Webb, please proceed.
So when you think about it, if he's been in the orb since the beginning of time, there's really not that many souls to have killed.
I mean, the orb was made at the beginning of time. We don't necessarily
He's-
know.
he
yeah,
said
has he
he'd
been
been
in
there
the orb
for-
the whole time?
He said like thousands years or something or so.
And we
He
did
also,
not. We didn't get a definitive answer if this was pre-orb or post-orb numbers. So
Oh, you're
I
right.
think we asked him if it was both combined.
We
I-
didn't
We asked
really
him for
check
total.
any is believable.
Yeah, I
well,
also yeah.
post-orb could be 0.
Could be.
I guess the biggest
What do
question
you
would
think?
be: if we do release this dragon, would it be for the better or the worsening of the world?
You see, and he flips open a book. And he starts flipping through some pages.
Here, those things make
Oh,
you
that's
go
a big
cross-eyed.
book.
Yeah. He flips through a couple pages, and he comes to one section, and he goes, "Well, according to this, there's only 2 ways to set him free. One way is to replace him with yourself.
Well, that we're definitely not doing
Um,
that.
He
And
didn't
f-
mention that.
He flips a couple more pages, and then, well, yeah, the other way is a bit more tricky. You see, you either have to go back in time and get the dwarves that made the orbs to tell you how to destroy it. Yep, tell you how to destroy it. Or you take it to some sort of great grinder and grind it to. Oh, but you have to have all 12 of them to do that.
I walk as he's reading this. I walk over and just read over his shoulder.
Yeah, there's nothing written on this book that you can see.
Excuse me, mon ami. How is it that you can hear my thoughts?
Well, when you've been around as long as I have, you gain abilities, and one of my abilities is to be able to read minds.
Okay, cool.
So you just decided to peer into his mind as he is having a conversation with somebody else?
Well, I can hear all your minds. I mean, you're close enough to me.
It's a little rude, but you know.
Oh, so you're
That's
just
very
listening to our
intrusive.
thoughts the
I don't
entire
like
time?
that.
Well, how can you read something when there's nothing there? Are you making this up? Are you
What
lying?
are you?
What do you mean there's nothing there?
I mean, I'm looking over his shoulder. There's nothing written on this book.
Is he just making this up as he goes along?
I think so.
Yeah, there's nothing besides this planet. I knew it.
I came from there.
Well, you say there's
No,
nothing
no,
besides this
Harley.
planet, but there is.
We
Wait.
were that's
But
not
you
what we're
just said he
talking
was
about.
making everything up.
He's reading his mind,
No,
but
no,
you can't
only
see
what
him?
he's reading out of the book.
You know, only the stuff you
You're not gonna trick old Holly. Not today.
And I still
That's all right.
communicate
That's
with
all right.
the orb without touching it.
Yeah, you can, if you
Okay.
want to, yes.
Okay, so I guess in my mind's eye, I'll try to talk to. What'd you say the name of the dragon was again? What was it?
It
Dragon
is,
Tor.
yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to talk to him and to the dragon and say, well, is he telling the truth? Like as far as letting him go.
There might be other ways.
Now, is that just me, or can they all hear that
Do
too?
we all hear that still?
He just does that to you.
Okay. And I guess I don't have a way to know if Homeboy Shaper guy, whatever he is, hears
Homeboy Shaper guy.
It seems, you know,
That's his new name.
it didn't. He already told you that it didn't talk to him. And you see no recognition on his face whenever you're talking to it right now.
You know the funny thing is, Mister, I forget your name. Is that you can hear our minds, but you can't hear the orb. Oh man, that's classic irony.
Hey, he's talking to us
Point.
this whole time?
That's a good point.
Ah,
There's even creatures more powerful than me, it seems. What a
Can't see
fickle.
him. Well, there's
no,
definitely creatures more powerful.
no, I don't believe it for a second.
Oh, there are. Don't worry. There. Mm-hmm.
So
You're,
Okay, if you
you're a
say
little
so, I
naive
believe
there,
you,
Harley.
Grace.
That's
so
okay.
out loud, I guess I'll ask. Well, I guess we need to decide if we want to hand this thing back over or not.
What do you plan to do with it if we give it back to you?
See, I now have a proposition for you because it's not talking to me and it's talking to you. And the thing is, I want to find the other one, and my brethren have, you say this, not been too keen on giving it over, and I don't know where they are.
How is
that's
that our
not what I can
problem?
go on.
But I need the other one
Mhm.
because
Why
it's
do you need
much
the other one?
more powerful than this one. And I'm trying to destroy them all.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, you just don't like the
Do
idea of
I
being the.
believe him?
Give a insight check.
Do I believe him?
Why do you want to destroy them? Do you just you don't like the idea of being a less powerful being?
You could say that. You could definitely say that.
Interesting.
I got a 13.
My question is, if you destroy these orbs, does it destroy the being inside, or does it just destroy their way of getting here?
Well, you
Oh,
know,
that's a
through
good
my
question.
research, I don't know if it kills them or sets them free. I don't care either way. I just want the orbs gone.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. You said you just want to destroy them, but you don't care if it kills them or sets them
No,
free?
she's right. It doesn't make sense.
You don't know what it does?
No, I believe
say?
I believe I understand what he's trying to do here.
What's he
These
trying
are-
to
Then
do?
please enlighten
Yeah,
me.
you lay it down, Elon.
I think these orbs are a threat to him and his kind. They don't want to get trapped inside. If they happen to succumb to the dragon's will to set them free, being such as powerful as this can always be trapped in these orbs if they exist.
Mr. Elon,
Hmm.
what is he?
Yeah, that's a great question.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Do I know?
Can you tell us what you are?
Is that rude? Is that rude?
You can make a history
don't
check
care.
or something. Yeah, you make a history check. He's not gonna tell you.
That is a 9 minus 1.
18.
Fuck.
18. So in your little well, in your
Artist is
in
with
your
me.
yeah, in your library at your home, you do have a quite large collection of oddity books, and through you putting off some other activities that your father might have wanted you to have, you know, went to the library every now and then to read. You came across such a book that had things about old creatures that had their history seemingly erased, creatures that have lived since almost the creation of time as well. They are known as the Lachey.
Uh, in my temple, would I have heard anything about Lachey mentioned in the temple? Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Deckard, if you don't mind me saying, you seem more like a Nick.
All
God
the rest
damn
of Ian gets it. He does not. But to
Give me
know
a minute.
Austin, to know, or Harley, to know any more information on that, you'd have to go back and find that book again and read more.
Would I know anything about these creatures?
You can give me a history check.
Right.
It's not something that you would avidly be bounty hunting.
Natural 20.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
natural 20. Yeah, nice, nice.
23.
Okay, yeah. So, this is interesting.
Does he get my joke?
I mean, yeah, sure, he gets your joke, even though it has nothing to do with this world. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, Webb, you know, once Harley, I mean, I guess it makes that joke, you get the reference that Lachey, he's talking about a Lachey, and you get the sense, or you know that the Lachey were an old race of creatures that have been run by a single queen since basically the dawn of time, and the queen still lives. And they all still live. Most of them
No.
Wait,
Too
hold on.
much information.
too much information.
Information
Stupid
overload.
internet.
What's the last thing you heard?
They've been ran by a single queen.
Who
Yeah,
still
that's about
lives.
it.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he
they're
still lives.
their entire history was erased from books and their own personal mental knowledge. So their race started over. And think as humans are to elves, elves are to Lachey.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Uh, so they can die, but only mortal deaths. They don't die from time. And there's only a set number of them left because they don't like to procreate or have no interest in procreating. They take many forms in life. And throughout the times of life, they might do good or do bad, but they don't see each other any different as the other just going through a phase. So if one Lachey is a evil necromancer and the other is a sworn paladin, they'll sit down for a cup of coffee.
Okay.
But yeah, they're almost an eternal being.
Mr. Deckard, can you see me?
Oh yeah, I can see you for sure.
I said that damn spell again.
So what exactly is it that you want from us?
I think he wants us to find the other dragon.
I want the other orb.
I think he wants murder.
But we don't have anything to go on, is what you're saying.
Do you think this orb, you know, the dragon inside, might have an idea of where it is? Or
Like an echolocation?
I do know one thing. You can ask it, but it won't tell you.
You know, you can't talk to it.
Is this
The
true?
book says it right here.
I'm gonna
And who
kind of.
wrote the book?
I'm gonna.
He goes to the front of the book to try and see an author. Yeah, no name.
While he's
so
doing,
you can-
This is a wild goose chase, you mean?
while he's doing that,
Right?
I'm gonna talk to the egg and say,
His name is Rekentor.
Rekentor. I'm gonna be like, so, Reket, can you find the other ones?
Yes, I know where they are, but unfortunately, I can't divulge that information. It's beyond my will.
Your will.
Wait, do they hear that or just me?
I was gonna say, do we hear it?
Just you,
Oh,
Cade. Yeah.
whoever you are.
Well, then I guess I'll look. Be like, well, how do we find them then? If we were to be inclined.
Who are you speaking to?
Deckard?
Deckard.
All right. He says, well, you see, the other one, supposedly contains a golden dragon.
Ooh, shiny.
Oh, what?
Well, yeah. Personally, I think it's the most powerful of the orbs. Some would say the red one is more powerful, but yeah, fuck the reds. I want the gold one.
You didn't answer my question though. How would we even go about finding it?
That's it. I don't know. I found this one. He wouldn't tell me. He wouldn't even speak to me.
Where did you find this one though?
Where did you find this?
I found it in a swamp.
Hmm.
And how
But
did you find the swamp? Were you just randomly walking through it? Was there a map?
Was there a green man?
There was things that led to other things that led to other things
Well-
that led to people that led to things that
Like-
led to me coming here to this dreary place that led to finding out more information, led me to a guy named Kyle. He told me about a swamp.
Kyle!
Oh, you know Kyle? Yeah, this guy, bloke upstairs, yeah.
I knew there was something
So you just
about
got
Kyle.
lucky at
You
this
knew it,
point.
Elon. You knew it.
You call
gonna-
this look? This is almost I don't know, 50 years worth of bloody work I
50
put in this.
years?
Yeah,
I
I've
do
been tracking this orb for 50
50
years.
years to go on a goose chase for you.
I think
No,
Kyle
I
might
don't
have
think
booked it.
so.
You think? What'd you say about Kyle?
I think Kyle might have booked it. He
Booked
didn't
it.
like the fact that we were coming here and seemed to walk off. I could be wrong.
We were chastising him.
I
No, Kyle.
I think
Kyle
he
didn't
was just
leave.
going somewhere else.
Kyle runs this whole town.
What?
Yeah, he's one of the I don't know, higher ups in the Death Watch or something like that.
What now?
Yeah, he gave me the blade that's out there. You took
So
from out
the
there in my
dagger, the
bunker.
dagger, yes.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He didn't seem like the type of person that would kid you
I'm
about stuff.
sorry. He's in charge of something. He doesn't look like the type to be in
Like
charge
an old
of
man,
anything.
little boy.
We've already established he's not old or little. He's just middle-aged. It's fine.
It's like the average, right?
Well, I'm gonna look to the group and be like, so now that we know this, we probably need to go talk amongst ourselves away from you.
You can read our thoughts.
I mean,
You can read everything we're thinking.
what's in
'Cause
it
we're in
for
the
us? I want to know what's in it for us if we do help you get this orb.
That's a good question.
So, does the Death Watch own this town? Why are we staying at the Grim's Eye Inn? We should be staying at the Manor. We have a Death Watch in our party.
I mean, I can do more research on the Death Watch for you, but I'm sure that gentleman right there, he points at Cade, can tell you a little bit more about them. I don't think they run he runs the town, but you know, he doesn't run the town.
So the Death Watch was like a altruistic type of group that, protected good people from bad people or bad things. Because they're running a town.
I'm sure they do.
Probably some more clandestine aspects to it that we're not aware of.
That sounds like corruption.
Well, I don't know this guy personally,
Wait.
so
Wait a
but-
minute. We're getting off task here. Back to the orb.
Maybe he means runs the town, like, you know, that guy in the town that you know, that everyone knows. You know, that I think he means maybe runs the town like that. Like, not like a mayor or like a chieftain or something, but more like, you know,
like a Jay-Z or
he's
Alicia Keys
he's the
type.
guy you go to when you need something. Like one of
I would
those
like
guys.
to know. I would like to know the answer to Landor's question. If we do this for you, what's in it for us?
Well, I wasn't expecting to put anybody into employment and just find this on my own, but you stumbled into my place here.
No, we were brought here. Let's not be confused
You
by
kidnapped
this.
our friends and tied them up and,
Mhm.
I was going to ask him all these same questions, but now I've got more people to give me answers.
Did you like kick his ass?
Be that as it may,
Right?
I found him
would-
in my place. If you find someone in the old place, you're not going to...
This is
What
fair.
are you gonna
This is
do?
fair. Yeah, this is fair.
once again, the question still stands.
What's in it for us? This man is a very slow talker and a
He
very
takes
slow
a
thinker.
minute. He
I
takes
need
a
you to
minute
hurry
to
up.
think, and he's trying to decide. He looks over all of you.
I mean, 50
He's-
years.
He's trying to
you-
decide
I don't have 50 years.
what each one of you might desire. And he looks at Alistaro. He says, maybe a way home for you.
I don't want that.
That was a bit of a misread, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of like the last thing I want, actually. I like it here.
Are
Interesting.
you sure you can read minds?
I can, but you're not giving me much to go on.
Can you read my thoughts?
You want lots and lots of bells.
No.
Oh, well then no.
Ah, well.
Hey, what I can offer you is I'll give you 100,000 gold pieces apiece.
I
Mm.
I would be in for that.
You say each.
Yes.
100,000
Can we
each?
negotiate for our other friend that did not come with us?
Oh, we have one more.
Yeah, there's another one in our
person
party.
who's
That's
with us.
true.
One more guy.
He didn't
He's
come
back
down here
watching
the
the horse.
first time. He was back at the bar drinking beers, so he didn't feel like he needed to come down here again. But
He's vital to our operation.
He's gonna help you though.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Vital,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
vital to our operation.
Yeah, he's been here 2 out of the 3 times that we've, never mind.
Yeah. Why not?
What about for those of us that money doesn't mean much, though?
See, that's what I was trying to get at. I could have gone straight to money. Most people like it, but I got a sense from some of you that you didn't want money. And that's what I was trying to go off of.
The
What
thing
would you
is,
want?
It's hard to turn down 100,000 gold apiece.
I mean, he has a point.
He does have a
Unrivaled
point.
magic power.
See, that's the flip of the coin, right? That's what these orbs can grant you. That's why I was trying to decide if you were just gonna go for it yourselves or go for my money.
So you have to make the pot sweet enough that we do not fall into temptation of the orb.
Yes.
Yes, so maybe a little sweeter.
Zutalor.
Like I said,
Okay.
money doesn't hold sway on all of us.
I see you here. How about I don't go? It looks over you all again. I don't find out where all of you live and go kill everyone you know.
Wait a minute. The Welsh Jew tried that too.
plus the money.
Yeah,
That plus the money.
yeah.
Oh, this is not a good deal. We have to keep going.
I do feel like the bar for
Wait a
this
minute, wait a
negotiation has
minute.
been set back a bit.
As you
You're
went
an
from
agent, dude.
100,000 gold pieces to threatening everyone we know and love.
He does that.
You tried to raise the bar, and the bar is set. And it's either
We
you take
don't-
that
We don't just
and
sit
you
to the bar.
and
we
you
are
do the
bar.
job. You do the job.
Or
You leave right now. Leave me that orb, and I'll never see you again.
Hmm.
As he says this, I'm gonna slowly reach over to my hilts and say, "Well, there's always an option 3."
What's that?
We're not with him.
I'm not.
You're not with him.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
I'm all right.
I'm not in that. I'm going back up.
Think kindly to anybody that threatens the innocent.
Mr. Cade.
Who's he?
You're
I
on
don't-
your own.
I don't know.
innocent.
I'm all down for fighting with you and anything that you want to do, but I don't think
No.
we have a chance here. I think this is.
This guy can read my psychic teleport.
He can see him through
You
invisibility.
see, I'm completely invisible right now, just waving in front of your face. Like,
You feel kind of a bit of air right next to your hand.
Who, Cade does?
100,000 gold, you say?
Yeah, that
Okay.
does sound nice.
That sounds pretty good to me.
I'll
What
defer to the
about-
group.
Are we looking at a
That's a lot of
time
shekels.
span?
Oh yeah, is there a time limit? Like, do we have a due date for this?
It's got to be at least 50 years, right?
I would
Because that's
say
how
at
long it
least-
took him
At
to.
least 50 years, yes.
That's how long it took me to get this
50
one,
years?
but like
I
if
don't
you
know that
can
much.
do it quicker than that, obviously that'd be great.
Do we get more money?
Oh yes, Miss Grace. I was just saying that we would have at least 50 years. That we could definitely do it quicker. I mean, we're more.
That's how that's what the bar is currently set is 50 years. That's how long it took him to get the first one. So we get before that, we're doing good.
He might want to give us a little bit of leeway because he's much more powerful. So maybe 100 years. We might have 100 years.
That's
way
fair,
more powerful.
right? He's way more powerful, and he already had all that information before. We only have
He had
secondhand
Kyle.
information.
We don't have Kyle.
No, we do have Kyle. We can just go talk to
Right?
him.
That's true.
But
But
he
he
only
does-
knew where one was. Does that mean he knows where another
I
is?
doubt that. I mean, how powerful is this Kyle? That he knows of 2 orbs?
I love Kyle.
He says, "Yeah, take your time to think it over," and he pulls up Cade's rapier and starts picking his teeth with it.
Yeah, that's your sword, Kate.
That's a pretty good one.
Sets it on his desk.
Holy cap. 100,
I guess you
100,000
missed
each,
that
you
one,
say?
didn't you, Mr. Death Watch?
I guess I'm gonna look back at the group and be like, do we really have a choice now?
I
Don't
mean,
think
we've
so.
got 2 choices. We could just leave the orb here and fuck right off.
He said we don't have to do it if we don't want to.
Or we can accept it. We've got 100 years to get it done. So I think we just accept it.
If we wait 100 years.
How long do you people live? I don't live
definitely,
that
I
long.
definitely don't have 100 years, guys. I'm just,
No, I'm not
Also gonna
saying
throw
we have.
this
I'm
in
not
here as well. If I get it before you find it, you get nothing.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm not saying we're gonna
no,
take
wait a
the full
minute.
100 years to try and find it. I'm just saying we have, there's no
What, did you
downfall.
just hear what he said?
Yeah,
Did
if
you
he.
hear what he said?
I mean,
The
it's like a
thing is-
race. It's an incentive to try and find it.
The thing is, we have
So
zero.
we're also gonna have to hold on to this orb so we can try to talk the dragon into letting us.
Oh yeah,
or
we've
helping
got.
us
I mean, we've
find
got to keep the orb. That's. I mean, that's the
the part of the
stipulation.
deal. Yeah, he
Right.
said.
I'm gonna
We
make
have
this.
no
I'm gonna make this very
information.
easy. So, I'm gonna walk up to the desk where my rapier is, and as I do, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look towards him, Deckard, and be like, "We'll let you know what we find." I'm gonna grab my rapier and I'm gonna start walking out the door.
You don't speak for all of us. You just met like yesterday.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you grab the rapier off
don't
the
agree
desk and
with
do what
that.
you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking to the door, or to the tunnel, I guess.
I'll just go ahead and follow Cade.
Okay, so it's the 4 of us. What do we think?
No,
So,
I think we go ahead and accept the deal. And then we can, I think we accept the deal.
I mean, I was already going to accept the deal in the first place, but now that the choice has like essentially been made for me, no, I don't know if I
like
want to
that.
accept this deal
Listen,
anymore.
I
He
turn
is a
around.
fair and fine point.
I turn around and I say, actually, we'll need an advance to cover incidentals.
Right? That's what I'm
Like a
thinking. If we
5%
gotta
advance.
travel,
Some child up there took
Burning
my horses.
office.
I don't have a
What?
horse anymore.
we gotta travel. We gotta find information. We gotta pay people off. Like, come on now.
Can
What are
we
we
have
supposed to do
that?
this
Can we
with?
have that cart?
It's not mine to give.
Oh, yeah, that does look like a
Wait,
a hearse.
I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna walk back up to Deckard and be like, "Well, since this is your little baby, do you have anything that could help us along the way?"
I think he already told us all the information he had.
No, I'm not talking about information. I'm talking about items, material things.
This is out of character. Is there another box that we got that we didn't get open?
Yes.
Okay. Back in character.
Yeah. Remember, it's a picnic basket.
Yeah.
It takes a little. Thinks for a second. It says, well, you do have one of my items already. You're welcome to keep it.
What do we have?
Yes.
What else did you guys touch?
We have the orb.
The stone.
Well, Yeah, 3 of my items, I guess. Then yeah.
Still are.
I mean, if you
I'll
check your
give you-
drawer and see something's not there, you know, you only assume.
I would check Welsh. It does not seem trustworthy. Also Kyle. Seems like Kyle has
Let's
sticky
say
fingers.
this. I've given you a good bit of information to go on, which I don't usually do to people that burn my office down.
What the hell information have you given us?
Say we have zero.
What
we
have you given
zero
us?
to go on.
You basically just
You
told us what you
us
want us
what
to
you
do.
did to find
told
it.
us-
You went here and here and here and talked to this person and that person.
I
You
gave
gave us
you,
absolutely fucking nothing.
I gave you an option to make some money. I don't know where the bloody thing is. I also am not killing you right now for burning down my office. And I told you that
It's on the
Kyle
planet. That's what you told
runs
us.
this place. It's on the planet. You
It's on
can
the
take
planet,
it.
that's all.
You can go look for it. You can find it. If you find it before I do, you get 100,000 gold pieces apiece. If you don't go look for it and you don't find it, then fuck off. All right? I'll go find it myself. I don't fucking need you. And I don't need you telling me that I'm not giving you information. He stands up and he says, I'm going to be leaving now. And he fucking disappears.
Oh,
Fair.
What did he say?
I don't
What
like
did he say about the
this.
advance?
he did not agree with the events. He said-
Is there anything good on his desk?
You can go look.
Are you really gonna take more from him? Are we gonna start
Okay,
this
here's
again?
what we do. We go talk to Kyle.
I was about to do that.
We go from there.
Wait a minute. We have no contract or anything saying he's gonna actually
We have
pay
the orb.
us.
We still have the orb.
I would like to roll a perception check for the area. See if
Yeah,
there's
go ahead.
anything.
Roll a perception check.
23.
Also still invisible, by the way.
Wait, no. 23.
23?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Bunch of papers, couple books. The book that he was reading out of is gone though. There is a little globe next to the desk, you know, the spinny kind or whatever. Other than that, not much. Just some paperwork and stuff.
Are there any drawers?
No drawers. It's just a solid oak desk. It's a map
All right,
of
dudes. What
the
are we
continent behind
doing?
him.
I'm
I
gonna
guess
go
we're
find.
going to
I'm gonna go
find
find Kyle. Yeah.
We do have one bit of important information I think we can use.
Give
What is
me
that?
a perception check. Or
Who?
Everyone?
one second.
Okay.
He said he found this one in a swamp, and it's a green
give
dragon.
me a perception check with a dexterity saving roll attached to it.
Everyone or
Everyone, yeah.
Perception
roll-
check
Jesus.
with dexterity saving.
Well, all right. I got
Yeah.
an 8 on my
Ooh.
perception.
You want me to roll again?
natural one perception.
18 for Alistar.
Do we
on the
get
perception.
disadvantage on our decks if we don't hit the perception?
I rolled a.
We'll find
I
out.
rolled a 10 on
20,
perception.
24.
26 for
It's a
perception.
DC I have set, so
24 for me.
I
okay.
rolled 10 on perception.
Okay. And dex saving throws from everyone?
Dex saving throw.
16 from Harley.
So
Oh,
22.
no.
10.
27.
5.
15.
Okay. All of you
Wait, saving throw. Sorry. I did it right. Okay, it's 27.
Great. Harley and Webb, you just feel a bit of your life force drain a bit. You lose 5 points The rest of you lose 5 points as well, but you feel that a prick on the back of your arm.
Just 5 points from the deck save.
Yes. Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah. Dex save. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have that. I got evasion.
No problem.
Wait, what? 5 points from the deck save?
We got
Nobody
pricked.
said. Nobody saved.
Nobody saved?
Well, it's just you guys don't know. You two didn't perceive high enough to know what happened. The others know that it came from.
Oh, okay.
They got pricked in their arm.
Gotcha. I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna go try to find Kyle.
We feel this life sense being drained from us, though, right?
The four of you that got the sensation of it on your arm, yes, you do.
Who's the four?
Everyone except for Early and Webb. They feel it drain from them, but you know where it drained from you at. I know it's a weird mechanic.
Wait,
I was trying to figure out how to
who
do it.
took damage?
Everyone.
All of us.
Okay,
We just know
We
where
all
it came
take 5
from,
points of damage.
except
and we
for Harley.
okay, but we
And web.
do we know we
Good
took 5
boy.
points of damage? Like, do we feel it?
Yes, you do.
And it-
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
man,
gonna-
I do not feel great. This place is weird.
wait, let's get the fuck out of here.
Did anybody else feel that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Okay,
just feel,
I'm
I
gonna.
feel weak. I think I'm just hungry.
I'm gonna.
Did he stab us? Does anybody get stabbed?
I'm gonna
Stabbed.
walk over
What?
to.
Who got stabbed?
I'm gonna walk over to Alondor and look at his arm real quick to see if I can see where he got like.
I have like
Like
a
where I felt my-
stabbing hunger pang. I think I just feel weaker a little bit.
Yeah, you see a
All
little
you think about is food.
little prick in his arm, a little blood running from it.
Okay.
All right, so are we looking for this stupid orb or what?
I mean,
guess-
it's not something we
sort
have
of,
to put at our highest, priority.
Let's go-
I think going to the
go-
capital is what we should do first. But we have this on the back burner.
We go
Just
talk to Kyle and then see what he says. The capital is 8,000
Yeah.
miles away.
yeah, definitely go
so
talk to Kyle. But I
maybe
mean, we have.
Might as well look for the orb on the
maybe
way
we stumble
there.
upon it on the way there. And
That is a very good possibility. I like that idea.
I feel like he stumbled upon it in the swamp. So
there's no way he found that for sure. Like, he wasn't led there. He was just lucky.
He was probably drunk.
Question: Can that identify spell work on where we got like little poke, or does it work that way?
no.
Nope.
It works on items.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind then.
I'm walking past Welch. He disappeared. He said we're all good to go though.
Yes, he said we are good to go.
Yes, he came out and told me.
Yes, you are one
The Welsh, thank
you are a
you.
mystery wrapped in an enigma, my friend.
So I'm still walking past him, not even stopping.
You have like this metal ball that like kills people. You like trick people into like getting buried and stuff. No? Oh, okay, I'm gonna go.
I'm walking up the stairs.
I'll shake his hand.
Out, out, out.
You just grab his hand at his
You grab
side
a
and start
finger.
shaking it. Okay.
He grabs a
I was
finger.
gonna say, like, wait a
What
minute, you are
What
like,
a sight! Oh my gosh.
there is
Yeah,
a
y'all
massive
start.
difference.
You open the coffin. You have this interaction with Welsh, and you start walking back up, and he walks behind you guys.
We're taking the cart back to the inn.
Oh, yeah, we should talk to Kyle first, right? I thought that's what.
Yeah, I'm gonna, as we're walking up the steps, I'm gonna turn to Welsh and be like, could you happen to tell us where Kyle is right now?
Probably in the keep.
Could you take us there? We need to have a word with him.
Yes. We have to go through it to get out. So yes.
Fair
That's a
enough.
good point. That's a good point.
So he takes you up through the graveyard. You see that a lot of the graves that have been upturned, a lot of them have mounds of dirt back over them.
You are a quick
Seemingly,
worker.
yeah, gotta spend my time doing something. Takes you back up into the keep and Coil. Yeah, man, what do you want? I want to talk to you. Sure, send him up. You hear Kyle talking from up on top of the balcony at the backside. So if you guys want to go up.
All right,
Yes.
up we go. I'm going.
Are there any deads left?
Deads?
Yeah.
What?
I'm asking the Welsh.
Any deads?
Yeah, like the non-alives.
The zombies. The zombies.
Oh, you mean dead walking?
No, I mean dead laying.
There's tons in the graveyard.
Cool. Thanks.
That was a weird question.
We're going up steps, right?
Yeah, it's up like a metal spiral staircase up to the top balcony that circles in a U around the interior of the place.
What?
All right. As we're walking up the stairs, I'm gonna kind of do my little thing with the dragon and be like, "Well, seems like we're gonna be together for at least a little while."
Ah,
We can see in the future at least.
Wait, I was here to whisper. Where's the whisper voice coming from again? What'd you say?
he's gonna open it up to everybody and say, "Well, my offer still stands."
You beat 100,000 gold pieces.
Immense power.
Would dispel magic work?
On what?
Don't do it yet. Don't.
Yeah.
You gotta offer us 800,000 gold pieces first.
Oh, just
800,001 gold pieces.
just asking him if it would work.
Oh, to free me.
Wait,
Definitely would not work.
Oh, well, see? Saved a spell slot.
You were just gonna free him right here now.
didn't even promise
No.
anything.
I wasn't. I was just asking.
You.
To be fair, if you did, you'd probably get sucked into it and be trapped for eternity.
Mhm.
So he
like
says.
like what's his face said, we're trading
At least
places.
we'd be in the cycle of like breaking someone out and getting back in, and breaking someone out and then
Well,
getting back in.
The person we swap it with, do they have to be a willing participant, or can
The
it be
Kyle first.
unwilling?
As I was going to say, Kyle.
That's a good point.
Kyle, we've
Wait
got
a
some
minute, if
questions for
Kyle's
you.
Useful.
Standing right here, Grace.
Oh, wait.
What you want? man?
Oh.
Well, I believe
what-
Cade might have some questions first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cade,
I
what's
still
up?
have my symbol, right? For
Mhm.
the Death Watch. All right.
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna produce that and kind of show and be like, I believe we have something in common.
Yeah, I saw that when you came in the first time, man.
What rank are you?
Higher
I'm
than
gonna-
you.
Well, as he says this, I'm gonna produce the dagger and be like, someone says this might be yours.
That's my father's.
Oh, nepotism. Oh, yes.
Mm.
He's not dead, man.
That's not what nepotism means.
Yeah, patricide. What am
Whoa. Are you planning something? Can you offer us 100,001 gold pieces apiece?
I?
So I guess I'll ask him, be like, so what does the head Death Watch have to do with this dragon hunting business?
I mean, we're not hunting dragons, but whenever take it you met a friend down there. Whenever you come across someone like him, I mean, you kind of gotta let him in. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, he could
You
read
used to
my
know him.
telepathic thoughts.
Yeah, we are the Death Watch, Cade, but you know, we're not all powerful, you know.
Fair enough, but we do have some pretty powerful friends.
So, where are you from? Where are you stationed?
Shit, what's the name of the? I'm guessing it's a place you gave me way back when. Uh,
I can
Oh, I
remind
am.
you out of
I am from the capital.
nice.
Oh, you mean? Oh, you probably were
was-
talking. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Sorry. That's my bad. That's my bad.
I can remind you real quick, Cagney. You're
yeah. Go ahead.
Carthage.
Okay. My particular station is out of Carthage, but me and a couple of people roam the wildlands typically.
Right, yeah. Carthage. That's where my father is.
Who's your father?
His name's Cal.
Cade recognize that name?
No.
No. Doesn't ring a
Uh,
bell offhand, but
Cal
regardless.
Cal Vester. It's whose knife you hold right there.
So
I
if that's
imagined
Cal's,
if anyone else saw you with it, they'd get the wrong idea.
I was just about to ask you the same thing. Why do you have it if it belongs to your father?
He gave it to me because he thought he was about to die.
But he's not Zed because he
He's
already
not
said that.
dead. No.
Did you try to kill him, Kyle?
No. Not try and kill my father.
Hey, you're the one that admits in patricide, so
The question
He was
stands. Why
coming
do you?
down on some big heat from a coven of creatures, and he was going to find their leader. And before he left, he gave this to me.
You've seen him since then?
I have not.
How long has that been?
wait.
About 2 months.
Do you know he's not dead?
I can sense it.
That's a good question.
Okay, fair.
So, two-part question. One, where was he headed to find this coven?
Say the capital,
That's a good question.
please.
And two, what creatures do you speak of?
Gives you a good look. He says, you probably know them pretty well, man.
I'm gonna walk up to him and get face to face with him and be like,
Does that mean, kid?
like I said, I'm gonna walk up, get right in his face. I'm gonna be like, what do you know of it?
This seems very tense. Very fast.
I just crossed my arms in the back watching.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, Kate.
A bigger attitude than I do.
20.
He goes to reach for your face covering.
Does he succeed?
Do you block him?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you slap his hand out of the way.
I'm gonna just grab it and
Okay.
hold it. Yeah.
My dear.
Oh. They don't know, huh?
What's going on,
Wait,
Kate?
the what? What's happening?
Turn back slightly over my shoulder and be like, Maybe later.
I am so
Maybe
confused.
later, what? This doesn't make any sense.
So I'm gonna pull him in even closer so we're right face to face and kind of
Think you're going
whisper.
to kiss? It's a romantic thing.
I'm gonna whisper in his ear and be like,
Did not know he was like that.
say the
For
name.
him.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna whisper in his ear and be like, say the name.
Damn it.
Couldn't hear you. You're whispering.
Right? Talk
Okay.
louder. I'm hard to hear.
5 other people here.
Okay, if you're gonna be traveling with us, I suggest we have a conversation later about any secrets we have on the table. That goes for the rest of you too.
Yeah. I'm a hard pass
agree.
on that one. Hard pass.
So as they say that, I'm gonna let go of the hand, turn around, and for the first time since we've been together, I'm gonna pull down my mask, and I'm gonna open my mouth to show fangs.
Why
And I'm
do
gonna-
you,
and I'm
why
gonna-
do you have those?
I'm gonna say, he said Dampier.
This makes sense. He did not want lunch. He did not want breakfast. It makes so much sense now. It's not the cooking.
Wait,
Just likes eating flesh. Of course.
can you turn into a bat?
Rude. You can't ask that.
I just did.
I want to know too.
Let's save the personal questions for later. We're here for a specific reason.
Right. The orb with the dragon. Mr. Kyle, do you know do you have any information on another one of these orbs?
You looking
Please,
for
I'm
another one?
begging you.
There's
Yeah,
only
we're-
one.
Yes, we're looking for the gold one.
The best one.
I mean, I helped that dude find that green one, but I mean, all I know about the gold one, and I told him this too. It's obviously a gold dragon trapped in it, and it's only one place I know where gold dragons run, pretty freely in this world.
Where
I'd
is
say
that?
it's the capital.
I would know where that is,
You guys,
right?
yeah, everybody knows where that is.
Where
It's the capital.
Oh, this is the
It's the
capital.
capital. I know it's the capital.
It's the capital.
course it's
All
the
right,
capital.
great. We got to go there anyways.
That's 8,000 miles away. I just got back from there.
It looks like we have a trip
Well,
ahead of
that
us.
sucks for you, doesn't it?
He
Can't believe this lady sent me on this goose chase.
he turns to Kyle real quick or he turns to Cade real quick and says, "Don't worry, man. Your secret's safe with me. I'm not gonna tell any of the other Death Watch, but be mindful."
Oh, is this like a thing where like you're like a bad thing, but you're a good person and you oh my gosh, so many paradoxes.
He's
Is
a
this
he's a
something we're gonna get
fucking
interrogated
bloodsucker,
for?
man.
Oh, you can't say that. It's terrible.
I just did.
It's horrible. You
I'm
can't
gonna ask
say
Kyle.
that.
I'm gonna ask Kyle where his dad was stationed out of.
Carthage.
Carthage. That's right. Okay.
All he told me was he was going east.
Lando, you can't say that. Not all Dampiers just suck blood. They eat other things.
They
Some
literally have to
plasma.
suck blood to survive.
No.
That's part
Some
of their
suck-
DNA.
Some suck plasma. Some eat psychic energies. It's a whole thing. There's a bunch of people.
He has fangs for sucking blood.
But you be used to suck other things. Is this right, Kate? Am I off base here?
Okay, do you suck
No.
blood?
If I have to.
Oh
Say-
crap!
I told you.
Why you gotta be a stereotype, man? I was trying to help you back.
Wait a minute. If you have to, what are the other options?
Let's
I
just
think
say
this is just the blood. This is
I'm in
just the-
control if I want to be.
Okay, so are we all in agreement we need to go to the capital now?
Sure.
I think we do.
Question for the DM: is Carthage from where we are on the way to the capital?
No, it's northwest of the capital.
Oh, okay.
So
past
it's
the
a
capital.
roundabout way.
You would have to go up
You might as well go through the
and then
capital.
straight up to go to Carthage, or just straight across to go to the capital.
So
So
it's still like 2,000 miles away, though.
It's
Probably
about
further.
2,000 miles away from the capital.
that's 10,000 miles away from where we are.
I
now.
wouldn't walk
Those of you
10,000
Yeah.
miles.
So we go back to the bar, eat some lunch, have a rest, eat
Dr.
some
Fargram?
dinner, have another rest. Dr. Fargram, see if he agrees, and then we leave for the capital in the morning. I guess.
I don't know why he wouldn't agree.
I definitely could use a rest.
Yeah, I need a rest, and we need to get some supplies. That's a long trip. I want to
we
make
need
sure
to
I'm
get
going to
the
be a
map
little
and
more
just
comfortable.
plan out our trip. We need to plan out some stops to see if there's some attractions along the way, different
Kyle.
restaurants that we want
We
to
just
hit.
need
You know.
to find this damn orb.
Oh, but sure, we'll get to the orb. But I mean,
I have one idea before we go to sleep. What if we,
What?
persuade, Welch to let us use his carriage?
That's what I was thinking. But he might need it for the mortuary.
Well,
It
before
didn't
we
look
leave,
like something you carry dead bodies on.
before we leave, I'm going to
Yeah,
ask
I
Kyle.
agree.
Kyle, is there any way that the local Death Watch might be able to give us some supplies and, other arrangements?
I feel like Kyle does not like you.
You doing Death Watch work,
That's
man?
what I was thinking.
It's in the realm.
Really? What you hunting right now? What you contracted for?
Well, currently we're contracted always to defend against, the dark, beings of the world, but currently we're also in the habit of helping others, are we not?
Tell you what. You collect me 15 dark souls. I'll give you a cart.
Fair enough.
Send me.
I've
Wait
got
a
no
minute, we
idea.
gotta go do something else before we can
It's
even
Dark
leave?
Souls.
Well, if we want
What
to
does
get a
this
cart.
mean?
Well, I doubt
I
Welsh
got
is
a
going to
horse. I
part.
don't need a cart.
Well, we don't have any horses or anything either, so.
I have a
What does this
horse.
mean? What
What's
does
for
this mean,
you?
Dark Souls?
Souls of the damned, souls of the evil, souls of creatures that hunt in the night.
Sure, these are all synonyms. This does not explain what it means.
I can help. I can help with the
If
Dark
he-
Souls.
Yeah. I figured you might. What's your name, man?
Name's Webb Kingman.
Saw you in here the other night.
Yeah,
What
you
does
know,
he say?
I get around.
Mm.
Where can we start collecting some souls at around here?
And he goes around.
It comes around and goes around.
That's what. That's what. 4 for the night.
I mean, you know, I mean, you've been in this long enough. You know where to find souls.
Yep.
Just gotta look for them.
Fair enough.
Kyle, one question. Do you know
Yeah.
anything about the zombies and the bone dragon and the bone saw attacking us the other night?
It was quite an uproar. We didn't have time to make it to the guy in time. I saw him leave.
This is completely different than Deckard. Not the same guy.
Yeah, that's not fucking Deckard. He's way
Holy
too
crap.
weak.
Oh my
Okay.
Good to know.
Okay. Was ready
just
for
some-
some
That's
afternoon
just some necromancer dude.
That guy is way too weak. Weaker
Yeah.
than Deckard. God, okay. Whoo! I thought you meant there was a more powerful person than Deckard that we had to worry
Oh.
about. Jeez.
Not met one of those.
Well, that's good to know. Good thing we are under his employment. How much did you make for helping him find the orb, by the way?
I mean, that's between me and him, man.
Okay, I was just asking. You're professional to professional.
I mean, I don't know what you do. I don't know if you're a professional.
I get
He has a
gets
point.
paid to do stuff, so professional.
All right, I'm going to start walking back to the bar.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy just leaves, doesn't even say bye. Mr. Kaya, it was a pleasure to meet you. I am so sorry for our new, very rude friends.
He
Thank you for your assistance.
he reaches into his coat and pulls out a small ruby and says, "I believe this is probably one of y'all's."
Wow, that is a nice gem there.
And kind of flicks it towards y'all's direction.
I'll catch
Whose
it.
is it?
All right, Alistaro,
He
you now
wasn't
have
there.
a ruby worth 100 gold pieces.
Oh, nice. Lovely.
This is a
Damn, I bet that was
very
something I
fine
needed.
gem.
And he says, "Yeah, I mean, if you Cade, if you do happen across my father, you give him that back, all right?"
Oh, sorry, I misread the situation. Yee. That's my
Man,
bad.
you got something against your father, don't you?
Oh, I don't even know my father. What you mean? I leave.
I look back over my shoulder and be like, "You have my word."
Yeah.
Good
You
day.
got my word to stay quiet about what you are as well.
I'm gonna look back and be like, "I hope so."
For your sake, yeah. So y'all leave, and as y'all are
Yeah.
walking out, Cade, that rock buzzes in your pocket again. He goes, "Oi, mate, just thinking about it a little bit more. Go to the bank in town here. Tell him I sent you." That's all you hear.
Okay. I'm headed to the bank.
On
Kate,
another
where
time.
are you going now?
Yep.
No.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
I have no idea what's going on. I've just been going
There's
with
so
the
much
flow.
going on.
There's so
much
much
going on.
happening.
There is.
Yeah.
You guys have opened so many pathways. It's I did not expect this, but you got a lot of options.
You're welcome.
You have a lot of options.
Well, it looks like they all wind up at the Capitol right now. So,
Two of them do, yeah. Two of them
except
do.
for the dad. Except for the dad.
Yep, and
And
his necromancer that he's following.
Oh man.
Oh
dude.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Worst time to play a necromancer is in a fucking party with two people sworn to kill undead.
I thought you weren't a necromancer. I thought you were.
I'm a
chronomancer.
graviturgy wizard who, besides graviturgy, only dabbles in necromancy.
Fun. It's gonna be fun.
Like, I swear to kill evil creatures. All right, not like, well, just don't summon them around us.
I need undead servants.
So that whole meeting could have
Bye, Austin.
gone. See it. That whole meeting could have gone a couple different ways. I'm glad y'all chose the not dying way.
Path of least
Right?
resistance, my friend.
I was
You
this
were
fucking
close. You were
I was
close,
so fucking
Yeah, we
close
know
to
you
just.
were.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I wanted to smack him so bad.
Oh, dude was gonna
you
dimension
would have
door
got
out.
you
be
would have
gone.
got
Ah.
smacked.
Right?
I
I was
got
gonna be like,
another-
you on your own.
I got another character made.
All right, for those watching the stream out there, thank you for watching. Sorry about the technical difficulties and the time delay in the beginning. The VOD will be up on YouTube on Friday if you want to watch anything that you missed. And I'm also going to have to put it on Facebook because unfortunately we did not stream to Facebook tonight. Something went wrong. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back next Monday at 6:30 again for the continuation. Also, side note, Saturday is our one-shot Pirates of Tramos? Tramos. Pirates of Tramos. Austin, who just left, will be helming our one-shot this Saturday. It is going to be a long one starting earlier in the day. What time are we starting?
I was gonna ask that too. If we
don't know
finish.
yet.
I was
It
about
is
to
to be
say,
no.
determined.
It's to be
I think it's
determined.
gonna be earlier in the earlier in the day, like 11.
Like 11.
Oh, like 11
Yeah.
o'clock.
11
yeah.
o'clock Eastern is when it was around the time that we're slated to start. So yeah, check back then. Otherwise, have a good one.
Bye.
I know,
If
I'm
y'all want to
sad I'm gonna
stay
miss
in